Hi, my lovelies. How are you guys doing? I'm good too. Thanks for asking. I hope you guys are well. It's been a minute, more than a minute, like 3 months to be precise. And I don't think there any good enough excuse, or at least to me, because I made such commitment to this and I knew what I was getting into when I started. And even at the beginning of this year, I had such energy and such vibe and such feeling of consistency that I wasn't really, I didn't keep up to it and I feel so bad about it. I think at first I felt a bit down, or I felt, all of those kind of things where it comes to venturing into waters that you're not exactly sure of. Even sometimes when there are things you're sure of and that you're very sure of, or you've been doing for a long time, that still it gets to a point where you just have a feeling of uncertainty. And I think I got that towards like the third month of the year. I felt a bit down. I felt like I wasn't doing enough. You guys know how I am with social media, creating content, all of those things. You guys know how I am with it. Originally, this was just supposed to be a public diary for me. I'm an ardent book lover. I consume books like water, and it's more than a hobby for me. Reading has become a lifestyle kind of thing. It's become part of who I am. If you would define me as a person, reading comes in that package, reading and books. And as being an introvert and someone with a really small circle, most of my inner circle and even outer circle and even my outer circle too aren't much readers. I'm not surrounded. You would think with how much I love books and reading that, oh, I'll probably be surrounded by a lot of readers. Not really. The only person I could say that really loves books and all of that, it's probably my book vendor, and that we're going to be close over time. And so this platform was supposed to be a place where I could just talk about my feelings, my emotions, and not even in a manner that critiques the book or the writer, just pure emotions and the things that the books do to me. I do not cover half, in fact, a quarter of the books that I read on here. So I just come on to talk about the ones that have the most effect on me, or some that are most popular. And that was my intention. That was the notion or my anchor for this program or for this platform, that won't let metrics, views, followers and all of that. I won't let that deter me from what I want. I just want to talk about books. If people see it, fine. If people don't, all well and good. Do I want it to grow? Would I love a community out of it? Most definitely, that is my desire. At the end of the day, I just would love a place where I could just talk about book to my arts content. And I think I'm human, and maybe I felt a bit of I'm not doing enough. Is it growing well? It's gonna be a year now. I did have unrealistic expectations, mind you. I just felt like I could be doing more. What more could I be doing? I didn't want much. I just wanted to just talk about books. And I think I forgot that for a moment and I got carried away. I felt as a recovering perfectionist, it just got to me. And by the time I was over it, I felt guilty for being away for so long. And with all my talk about consistency, you guys remember at the beginning of the year, I was like, oh no, at the very least 2 episodes per month, and I wasn't able to keep up to it even that early into the year. We hadn't even got into half of the year and I'd already, flogged, and just I felt so guilty and I didn't know how to come back. I mean, and it bothered me so much, and it really bothered me. But anyways, notice never is better late than never. No time is too late, and I just want to apologize that I'm going to try to be better. I won't let myself be overridden by my feelings and emotions. I'm a person that believes in consistency. Half full is still as good as coming on. It's better than nothing at all. And I'm going to try. The Holy Spirit is going to help me, and I'm going to do better today we are not doing much today. I needed a push. I kept thinking, what should I talk about? Should I start again with a big book? And but I was just like, you know what? Let me just do something and just break that embargo that, oh, I haven't spoken to you guys in like 3 months. That feels like such a long time, and you guys will know. I know we might not be plenty, and there are sometimes we go by and probably no one listens, but it fills me, it gladdens my heart so much. There's this happiness that I feel whenever I'm here and I'm just ranting and going over, speaking about books and all of that. And I think that it has created an hollow space, probably in my life or in my mind. I don't know, but I just know that I've been missing something. And I could go on and on, but I promise I'm going to try to do better. No more inconsistency, at least no long breaks. Something you guys, yes, but that's my decision. Or rather, I'm going to really work towards meeting that threshold. I wouldn't want it. I just felt so long and I felt so bad about it. But anyways, you guys, in other note, I've been reading good. Oh my goodness, especially the past 2 months. Every book that I've read, I've made mad. Like, I've made really good sense. Like, I've not had a bad read in the past 2 months. I've been really reading really good books. I've discovered new authors. Should I say, oh, what do you mean tried on? I've tried new genres that hasn't been my common genre. You guys know I'm open to reading anything. I have my favorite, but I'm open to reading anything as far as it's not smart and it's not perspire to aspire or motivational. Even then sef, I still read them if it catches my interest and piques my curiosity. But I've been reading really great books. And my last book stack, it was like like it was just so good. It was carefully curated by myself and my book vendor. Like, it feels like she just knows what I would like, and I'll just see a book, I'll read the blurb on a status or wherever it is she posted, and I'm like, this piques my interest, and I'll just pick it. And every one of the book that I picked has been very, very, very good. I felt so proud of myself that I had to tell her that no, 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 we did good with the last stack we picked. Every one of them has been an 8. Although some might not be easy to talk about, some are political. I've been reading political thrillers, you guys. I mean, thriller is a large genre that just eats, but political thrillers, I'm surprised I haven't ventured into them in a while. Like before, rather. I've not really ventured into political thrillers before. Crime, psychological, philosophical, historical, yeah, but political, it's on another level. I've just been really eating good with my books. But at least that's something good, because I was just thinking about it today, that come to think of it, even though I've not been here, I've not been consistent here, and I haven't been talking about books so much, I've been able to keep up with my reading. I think I read 10 books last month. I'm already on my 8th read to this month, and most probably I'll finish 1 or 2 books before the end of this month. So I've been maintaining my reading spree, or should I say streak? Yeah. So I haven't had the need to cut back on reading, or maybe in a slump or anything. I've been really reading good books, and that alone gladdens my heart. There is so much going on in the world, so much going on in the nation, and sometimes I try to shield my heart, but I'm so much of an empath, and I'm the kind of person that just carries on. I would carry the world on my shoulders if it gets too much, and sometimes I try to shield myself from all of it, and then I feel guilty for shielding myself. And books have just been the greatest escape, and the present God's presence and books, they've been my only escape. Nothing has worked. And so it's been months of I've just been reading good anyways, you guys. But that's just it for today. We are not doing anything much. I just said let me come and confess my sins, ask for forgiveness, and by God's grace, next month we'll pick up from where we left. And yeah, I missed you guys. So that's it for today. And we'll be drawing the curtains and you guys will be hearing from me. I promise. And I'll do try hard to keep to that promise. Yeah. Bye.